Hello everyone, and welcome to something different. This is Project Shoreline. So I'm getting a little burnt out, just with Monster Hunter, and I've just been really tired lately. I've been kind of sick, and because I'm feeling sick and I'm feeling sad, I decided to do something a little cute and a little different. This game really caught my eye. It is free on Steam, and sometimes you just gotta play a cozy little cute little game. So, I don't know. I know that you go around cleaning things. And I guess we play as a mouse named Muri. Um, but yeah, so I'm just kind of excited to see what this game is all about. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. This is cute. This is cute. Alright, so we can run. No double jump. Let's see. Trying to see if I can do anything. Okay, so it is right trigger to spray, left trigger to aim. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too crazy going on here. But look at this. This is cute. So spray water with RT. Try removing the gunk. Okay, so this is the gunk. So I guess some people said that this game was really nice, really cozy, pretty fast, albeit a little bit repetitive. Your only goal really is to clean things. Doesn't really seem like it has a lot of platforming going on. I got stuck on the rock there, so it still has some glitchiness, but for a free game, and like I said, there's this cute little creature. For a free game, it's not really that bad. You can aim by holding that. Try clearing the crystals. Why would we clear the crystals, though? That's my whole thing. But I guess really it is just all about cleaning. A lot of people said that their main complaint was that there are no achievements for this game. I am someone that I love achievements. I was actually really mad seeing that some of the games I was playing didn't have achievements. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh my. There's a lot of gunk here. Okay, alright. It's giving us a little lowdown. I see some creatures. Kind of looks like curse stones or whatever. Alright. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of, like, strong platforming. I guess that's where we're supposed to end up. So, I guess we're just gonna start getting, things clean. Okay. So it's kind of like Power Rush Simulator. But yeah, I really just wanted to do something different. Like I said, I've been kind of struggling lately. I tend not to get too personal, like, on my channel when I can avoid it. But I've been having a lot of health issues for the last, like, 4 years. And unfortunately, it kind of has gotten to the point where it has to get worse before it's going to get better. You know, I'm getting treatment and everything else, and, you know, things are getting better-ish. It's just not happening in a fast sort of way. I'm definitely the impatient type. And here's the thing, like, when I was living in Germany, I never had to worry about, you know, my job ever being threatened, you know, because of my health. And that is something I kind of worry about here, so it can be kind of frustrating because, you know, I wouldn't say I was always a healthy person, like, growing up, but it's like I didn't really have too many health issues, you know, and, you know, now, being older, things just kind of get a little bit harder. So, I've just been kind of down in the dumps, I think, as one does whenever they're sick. So, I was just like, you know, I don't want to be frustrated, I don't want to be scaring myself, I don't want to whatever, I don't want to be stressed while playing, you know, Monster Hunter. I just want something calm. I want something relaxing. And I had seen this game and I'd put it in my library a little while back, and I was like, you know what? Like, this game looks cute. So let's just give it a try, you know? And I love games like this. That's why I like games like web fishing and Animal Crossing and things like that, because sometimes you just need something that is absolutely mindless, you know? Where it's just tedious, but it's enjoyable. At least that's my opinion. Okay, so how am I supposed to... Like I said, the platforming's not, like, great on this, but there we go. There we go. But yeah, this definitely reminds me of Power Wash Simulator. I wonder. I never really paid attention to when this was made either, because I wonder if it came out around a similar time. I'm kind of wondering why they don't have a little aim assist where they're just like, or not an aim assist, but a little goal thingy where they're like, hey, you know, you have all these things to clean. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, are you a shiny one? Oh my goodness. You're a shiny one. How cute. There you go. Aww. There's a special one. It's like a shiny Pokemon. That's really cute. But yeah, I don't know anything about the developers. I'm gonna have to see if they've made anything else. Because, you know, like I said, I'm really liking the style of their game. There you go, buddy. There you go, cutie patootie. But yeah, I'm really liking the style of this game. Like I said, really, really cute creatures. Really adorable. I wish, if I could say something about games like this, like, I wish it had a story. I like games with story. I think the story is what kind of keeps me immersed, keeps me involved, gives me a reason to kind of keep playing this sort of game. I will be playing another game here soon. It's one that I've beaten before, and it's called Donut County. If you've not seen Donut County, you are missing out. Funny game, like hilarious game. I love it. It's got some really interesting puzzles. Can't say that I'm gonna remember all of it, but I did 100% complete it before. I'm not gonna do all the achievements all over again. I'm just gonna complete it. You know, I'm not really the completionist type, which is really funny because my friends will tell you otherwise. Well, some of my friends will tell you otherwise. But yeah, they'll tell you I'm the completionist type. That is not true. Sometimes I will go back and look at an achievement thing, and I'll be like, ah, that seems achievable, you know? I don't know why I made that dumb noise. But anyways, if I look at something and I'm like, ah, yeah, that's achievable, it seems reasonable, and I'm not gonna, like, cry myself to sleep while I try and get this one achievement, right? If it's doable like that, then heck yeah, I'll give it a go, you know? Do I get, like, hurt if I touch the grime? No? Okay. That was why I wasn't getting too close to the rocks, because I didn't know if maybe there was, like, a health meter or something, or if I would get grody myself. But yeah, so, I don't know. Like with Okami, right? I've played Okami a billion times. Have I ever 100% completed it? No. Because there's a blockhead that I can't ever get past, and I'm not going to sit there and stress myself out trying to get it done. Which is why I'll never 100%, you know, complete Okami. Is that a bad thing? No. Because, like I said, I don't really care. But if that wasn't there, and it was just a matter of, like, doing some other simple things, I would definitely 100% Okami. Like, wouldn't even mind. Wouldn't even bother me one bit to do that. But yeah, no, completionist stuff is just really just not my shtick. It never has been my shtick. Definitely it's just not my thing. Because I don't like being stressed, I don't like being stuck on the same thing forever. It's not really an impatience thing, and yeah, sometimes it really is a skill issue. I'm obviously not the greatest gamer. If you've ever seen me play anything, you know this. I mess up all the time. Crap, in the beta, like, I forgot how to use my focus stuff, and, you know, so there was that. You know? Oh my. There's a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, so, like I said, it's just not my shtick. Not my thing. So I'm not gonna 100%, you know, Donut County, obviously. But at the same time, I will be completing it just because it's a good game. It's a good game that I think deserves to be showcased. So, and I like it. I like it, and it's funny. And I like the characters. So, I will be doing that. At some point. Because here's the... Oh, man, I was looking at all the games I have to play. and it's pretty nutso. Okay, it is pretty nutso, the amount of games that I've downloaded that I'm like, ah, yeah, I'll play those. But I've started to realize something about myself. One, I have no self control. But no, I do. I have self control. Um, but I've realized that oh, mushrooms came up. I realized that I like really, really hefty games. And I mean like hefty as in like, oh, grass. I like hefty games as in like, these games are gonna take like hundreds of hours to beat. You know, or they're games that you can get lost in for hundreds of hours. So, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Other than those are the types of games that I play. 'Cause, oh man, I've got all the Bioshocks. So I've got all the Bioshocks. I've got freaking all the Borderlands. Freaking, you know, and those aren't small games. There is nothing about those games that are small. You know, and then you've got Borderlands 4 that's going to be coming out. You've got Tales of the Borderlands. Like, I've just got so many games. Alice Madness Returns won't take too long. You know, so that's one game that maybe I'll give it a go, because it won't take too long. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I realized, I was like, man, because then there's all these new games that come out too. I also wanted to play Dustborn, and here's the thing, right? I love indie games. I love small games, right? I purely believe in, you know, indie developers. I adore their work. Dustborn, I guess, was considered one of the worst games of 2024, and mostly it was just due to the political climate. But also, like, watching some of it, and I didn't watch a lot of it, I just watched, like, reviews on it and stuff. Watching the reviews on it, this game does really, like, sound like it's awful. Like, it sounds like the story is awful. It seems like the whole message behind it's pretty freaking awful. I believe in games spreading messages. You know, I believe that, because video games are art. You know, video games are art manifest, and they're their own type of art. And so, you know, I believe that any artist or creator, they should be able to express themselves in game. And yeah, that does mean political opinions, whether you like it or not. And there's so many games. Ooh. There are so many games out there that are political, and you probably don't even know it. I mean, again, we're talking Bioshock, we're talking Borderlands, right? And, you know, but I guess, like, Dustborn was one of those games that really just, it honestly seemed to mock the people it was supposed to be supporting, I guess is what I was hearing. And so, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know. I really just don't know. But, like I said, I was told that it was one of the worst games of 2024, and I saw it on sale, and I said, screw it, you know, I play bad games occasionally, just because they are considered bad, and I kind of want to decide for myself if it's bad, so I picked it up. I will eventually play it, and here's the thing, the people that made Dustborn, they made Dreamfall, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how many of you have ever watched Cryaotic. And I know that he's a sour name on YouTube nowadays, but in my darkest of hours, Cryaotic was like the channel that I went to, and I remember watching him play Dreamfall, and oh my gosh, that game, lovely. Like, and I just, at first I wasn't really sure what to think of the game as he was playing it. I was like, man, this is kind of weird. It's not really typically the type of game that I watch him play. And then the more I watched it, the more I was like, oh my god, this game's amazing, right? And I fell in love with it. And then I kind of forgot about it for a while. But then I guess they, like, continued it. I don't know. Because like, it's called Dreamfall Chapters. But yeah, I guess they continued it. And then he just kind of, like, never finished it. I don't know. And but the creators of Dustborn were the ones that made the Dreamfall chapters. So I was stunned. I was stunned that, you know, these creators that made this amazing game made Dustborn, which then went on to flop. I guess you could just say I was stunned and astounded, because it didn't really make a lot of sense to me, considering I felt like this company was like super successful. But yeah, so I downloaded Dreamfall Chapters as well because I saw that was on sale, and I mean, heck yeah, I would love to play that. I would love to experience it again, but this time experience it on my own. But I kind of forget how hard the game is. I know that it's all about your choices that you make, and that kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie. Just cause. Games with choices always make me nervous, because whenever you have a game that has choices, it means that there's multiple endings. And, like, you always know that there's gonna be the good ending, like, some mid-okay ending, and then, like, this really, like, no one feels satisfied ending. At least that's how I usually see it anyways. Like with Voice of Cards, right? There's 3 bad endings and the best ending, right? Talk about pressure. Which, oh boy, I need to finish Voice of Cards. I don't know why I haven't yet, really. Well, I mean, I do know, but the reason's really stupid. So, where I'm at right now with Voice of Cards, I was grinding to get the legendary weapon, and I got to the point where I did get one of the legendary weapons. So I got the legendary weapon I was trying to get, and now I'm just trying to grind the party up to level 30. I want them to be max level. And there's another legendary weapon, like, in the area, or no, there's something I need to get in the next area, which I'm heading to, which I think is like a fire temple. But yeah, so that's something that I was doing there for a minute, but I don't know how to describe to you how boring the grind is, especially for a game I've already beaten. And I think that's kind of like the trouble that I have sometimes with replaying games, is the game's good, don't get me wrong. Voice of Cards, I think, is amazing. But is it, like, amazing in the replay sense? Like, would I want to play it over and over again? Not really. I would rather just wait for, you know, the sequels to come out, right? That's more of what I would want. Whoa. What is this? Crazy. Is this like well, it looks like a tree, but I wonder where all this goop came from. But yeah, like, Voice of Cards was really fun when I beat it on the Switch. But now that I'm playing it again on the PC to kind of show it off for my channel, I really just don't want to play it again, because I already played it, I already beat it, I got the best ending the first time. And here's the thing, the Forsaken Maiden, which is my favorite Voice of Cards, it's the second one, for those of you that don't know. Forsaken Maiden, I mean, it's freaking long, and it's so good. But thinking about that final boss, which had me, like, sweating, right? Thinking about that final boss fight, like, all over again, oh my gosh, like, I'm nervous. Like, and that's the same thing with the regular Voice of Cards. Thinking about that boss fight all over again, like, makes me freaking nervous. And I don't know how to explain that. It just makes me nervous. So, there we go. Clear out a little bit of a path. The only thing is, like I said, I wish this had a story. I want to know what caused this pollution. I mean, obviously the message is to take care of the planet, you know, clean up your surroundings, save nature. Like, I would think if it had a message, you know. We're trying to save this area and clean it up because then life can grow, right? But, like, at the same time, like, I wish there was a story. I wish there was, like, some evil entity, right, that was doing this. Or there was, like, something that was doing this that we could, like, maybe stop. It'd be nice if there was a story, and not only that, but, yeah, like, achievements. Like, even if it's silly achievements, like, you know, clean all the rocks, or, save all the animals, or, you know, like, something. I don't know. Or even some people mentioned that they would have liked if there was upgrades. I think it would also be cool if there was like a type of upgrade that you could do, like if you could get like double jump or something like that, so that, you know, the platforming could be improved, right? Because right now the platforming does seem a little bit messy. Some people complained and said that the water wasn't powerful enough. The water seems fine, really. It's just that, you know, like I said, it would be cool if you could get upgrades for it. So, I mean, that seems like that'd be the coolest thing to me, is if you could get upgrades to get like a more powerful blast, or like a water, or maybe like you could get a water bomb or something like that you could like refill at certain stations, and then it would clean like mass areas or something like that. I don't know. There's like a million things that you could come up with in something like this. It'd be cool if you could not only clean, but maybe you could also craft. Like, that would be kind of cool too, I think. So like after you, maybe you have like a camp, and after you're done cleaning, you earn points and you can go back to your camp and then decorate your camp, and it'd kind of like give you like an incentive, you know? So you'd have an incentive to kind of clean more, right? At least, I don't know. These are just my ideas. If I was the maker of this game, that's what I would be going for, right? Because then you could really market this game, because people love cozy games, okay? Like, cozy games are like the top of a lot of gamers' lists, even if they don't want to admit it, right? Especially like female gamers, right? Cozy games are like the biggest seller, I would think. So, at least most of the female gamers I know. And as a female gamer myself, I think that I can at least speak for some when I say that cozy games are like, you know, top tier. But, like I said, that's just more my opinion. That, and like I said, I'm already starting to notice, like, you know, the music's a bit repetitive. Like I said, the character's cute, but if they added story and some talking parts, or maybe even gave you one of those animal companions, like maybe you could befriend them and take one with you, you know, and that'd be nice, because then you can, like, name it or something like that. Like, that'd be freaking adorable, I think. But yeah, no, I think right now, with everything going on in the world, what we need right now is we need more of stuff like this. You know, just more moments to relax. So, and I've been trying to do that. As I get older, I think I start to worry about things that I didn't really care about before, you know? And it might seem silly to an extent. Whoa. I should have known that those were goopies. Are there any more goopies? I don't see any more goopies. But nothing grew on the tree. Any more goopies? No? Is there any more goopies on the rock? Huh. Maybe I just have to make sure all these rocks are clean first, and then maybe it'll clear out, huh? Maybe. But yeah, no. Things have been stressful, and so I like having this moment to just chillax and clean some things as a cute mouse with no worries in the world. But no, with everything happening right now, and, you know, just everybody, I know that there's a lot of people out there that are stressed and that are scared, and I just want you all to know that you have a safe place with me. Alright? Now, I'm not saying, you know, just go ham in the comments and trauma dump everything that's happened since, you know, the 3rd grade or whatever, but, you know, if you need to vent, or, you know, if you just need someone to listen for a second, you know, or if you feel like you're scared because the world is telling you that you don't belong, I'm here to tell you that you do belong. I may not be the best at saying it, but, you know, you are here for a reason. Yeah? And, you know, like I said, this is a safe place here, alright? I'm not here to judge you, not here to make your life harder, right? Because life's already hard enough. So don't worry about so much. Just relax. And you can come back here and you can watch my videos and watch me scream about dumb stuff and do dumb things, you know, and just enjoy just a moment of peace and quiet and respite, you know? So, because stuff's too stressful already. We don't need to stress all the time. I don't think. You know? At least I don't want to stress all the time. You know? That'd be horrible. But yeah, I thought about making a video just letting everybody know that, you know, I accept people as they are. But then I also figured that that would just probably go about as well as my 500 subscriber video, which is no one would care. You know? Because they just want to see the video games, right? That's what they're here for. And they're here for the funnies, which I've learned I'm unironically funny. Because here's the thing, I don't mean to be funny. I don't try and make jokes. I just talk, and then people laugh. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I was being funny. And that's what's really sad about my humor, because I never know when I'm actually being funny until people start laughing, and then I'm like, oh, I must have said something hilarious. And half the time, I'm not even trying. I remember one of my bosses telling me that I am one of the funniest people that they have ever met, and I'm thinking, dude, what? How? Because I'm not trying to be funny. Same as my bestie was telling me the other day that we're freaking hilarious when we're playing Monster Hunter together, and I'm like, I'm just screaming nonsense. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know? Because that's really all I'm doing is I'm just talking. Just talking for the sake of talking. And half the time, I don't even pay attention to what I say. I was telling a coworker the other day that it's not until I edit that I hear what I'm actually talking about. And then I'm like, oh my god. People watch this? Half the time, I'm astounded myself. That people stick around and want to hear me just yap on about silly crap. So thank you for sticking around, those of you that do. I think you're either masochists or you're absolute troopers. But yeah, I told Marissa, I was like, hey, you know, I'm single, so, you know, if ever you know somebody that's available, you know, send them my videos. And if they can stand the sound of my voice, then we may be compatible. Because I wouldn't want to listen to me all the time. You know? But yeah, so if you know anybody, you hit me up. You let me know. Just women only, please, because I'm extremely gay. This is good, like, Power Washer Simulator, except, like, more frustrating in a way, because, like, I keep finding dirt or the grime. You know? I keep finding this grime, and I just want the grime to go away. It really messes with my OCD. Like, some people find these games extremely satisfying, and don't get me wrong, like, in a way, they are extremely satisfying. You know? But at the same time, like, it's the minuscule details. Like I said, Power Washer Simulator at least has, like, a function where you can highlight the grime, so you know what you still have to clean. This, I feel, gives you more leeway in terms of you don't have to clean the whole thing before it's like, okay, it's clean enough, we'll get rid of the rest. Right? But at the same time, like, I wish it had that same feature as Power Wash Simulator. Because I feel like there's probably a bunch of rocks that I'm not getting clean. Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting them clean enough, or haven't gotten them clean enough. And then like this grime kind of like respawns sometimes, and then that's also like terrifying, because see, there's more of it. And I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intentional or what's happening there. So see, I have that tiny little crack right there, and I cleaned it, right? But there's still that right there, and then once I get that, it still didn't say that the rock was clean. So how to get rock clean, you know? Like, that's what I'm talking about. So if I could see where the grime was, then that would be better. Because I feel like I've gotten all the grime, but clearly I haven't gotten all the grime. Because if I would have gotten all the grime, wouldn't this, like, spring be, like, springing right? Okay. That did something. But what? I mean, I'll clean all these rocks, and then maybe it'll do something. But these are so far away from those rocks that I don't think that makes a difference. So now I gotta worry about goop being on the trees too. Yeah, no? I am not gonna be satisfied until there's a spring. Okay, that said that part is complete, right? Okay. Okay. So something got there. So what else haven't I gotten? Okay, I got that one. But that's what I mean, like, how am I supposed to know? Okay, so I got that one. What about this one? Has this one already been cleaned then? Is there any goop on the trees? No? There we go! Phew! Aw, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, is the zone complete? Oh, that lit up. Okay, so I finished this zone, essentially. Well, I'm not done. I don't care. I'm not finished. I haven't finished this yet. Now, am I going to play this whole thing? No. I mean, I'll show you guys some of it, but really this is just a Sam Tries. And mostly it's just so that I could give you guys a recommendation. So far, would I English. Would I recommend Project Shoreline? Yes, I would. If you're wanting something cozy and something mindless, and like something that's gonna make you feel good, then yeah, Project Shoreline is definitely something that would make you feel good. Because I mean, look at this. You know, we did this. We're saving this land, right? So would I recommend it? Yes, absolutely, I would recommend it. Could it be better? Yeah, it could definitely be better. You know, because the thing is, the premise is really simple, but there could just be so much more to it. Like I said, there could be story to it, there could be achievements added to it. A lot of people were suggesting achievements, even if it's just like one or two, you know? Maybe if it's just like completing the zone or cleaning everything 100%, you know? Even something as small as that would make a big difference for the audience of the game. I know achievements aren't everything, but for a lot of people, like, it is a determining factor of whether or not they're going to play a game. I feel like the character is really cute. So outside of the story and the achievement, maybe if there was a couple different characters you could choose from, you know, maybe a sort of character customization, that would be really adorable. If you're not going to add a story, at least having the character customization would probably make up for the fact that there's not really a story. And like I said, this is just me, like, just spitballing some ideas of what I think would make this game a lot better. Adding to the soundtrack would definitely be a lot better. Whenever you're in a different section, kind of changing up the soundtrack would be really cool to let us know that we're in a different section. That would help players keep track of where they are, but also it would kind of just give us some variety in the sounds that we're listening to, because the sounds are really relaxing. You know, like, definitely not bad. But I also would like ambient noise, because here we have this waterfall, right, and it's not really making any sound. So having some ambient kind of noises outside of just the water, like spraying, and the occasional popping noise for whenever we, you know, fix the land or whatever, I think that that would be really nice as well. But despite all these things where I feel like the game could improve, it's cute. It's a cute game. It's cute. It's relaxing. Yeah, it's a bit buggy. You know, it's really easy to get stuck. The platforming isn't, like, super great, but it works. I'm playing it with my controller, which I really like. I like that I can play it with my controller, because I really don't like using mouse and keyboard. So, you know, the fact that I can use my controller makes it super comfortable. But yeah, so if you're just looking for something really adorable and, you know, really easy and something that's kind of satisfying to do and something to kind of just make your day a little less stressful, then this is the game for you, I think. And like I said, it's just something that's really satisfying to play, and, you know, once you start making progress and seeing the land change around you, I mean, it's worth it, you know? So yeah, definitely something really adorable. And I guess, like, as of December 2024, which I'm playing this in 2025, obviously, in December 2024, they actually added some stuff. I don't know if the developer has any plans to update it further. I wasn't really watching. But, you know, and that's something I could look into. But, you know, it's nice that they're still willing to add stuff, especially to a game that probably took them forever to make. But anyways, that's all I got for this one, just because it's kind of gone on long enough, and, you know, I could show you the completion of this, but I think that this, you know, this is me giving this game a solid try and just kind of showing it off. But anyways, this was Project Shoreline, so leave a like if you like this video and if you want to see me try more games like this. You know, if you have any other cozy games that you would recommend, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. As always, thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next entry. Alright, ciao you guys.